And we want to take you back to Mineral Wells now, where officials are giving an update on the severe storms that rolled through last night.
Touchdown inside the Mineral Wells city limits. As you guys can see from behind us, we have sustained quite a bit of damage, and our first responders have acted swiftly. They have acted carefully, with so much compassion and so much grace for our community. Our partner agencies have came in and done an absolutely incredible job. So we're really grateful for the job that our first responders have done in this situation. And so today we're here to just share with you some of the information that we have at this point, and answer any questions that you guys have. We will kind of go through everyone's introductions and information they have, and then we'll answer questions at the end. So if y'all have any questions, just let us know once we get through, and I'll introduce our mayor to give you guys some more information. Mayor Johnson.
My name is Reagan Johnson, and I'm the mayor of Mineral Wells. First and foremost, I think we are most grateful for no loss of life in this event yesterday. When you see the destruction that's here, you can tell that that's really amazing. You know, Texans doing what Texans do best. The mutual aid, the outpouring of neighbors, everyone wanting to help has been overwhelming. So with that, I have a couple of things. Also, at this time, we need people to remember this area. A lot of this area is still not safe. We do not need or want extra traffic through here until we let our utility companies get in, get everything under control, do their assessments, and make sure that the area is cleared. And then we can move on to debris and chainsaws and recovery efforts and those kind of things. There will be a volunteer coordination center that we will post out information for people on that, as well as an online link for monetary donations, because this will be a long-term recovery effort, and those ongoing needs will need to be met at various points in the stages of this. So with that, I will turn it over to one of our chiefs to give you some of the more technical information as we're moving through this. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Name's Ryan Dunn, Fire Chief, RYAN DUNN. This morning we've been working pretty diligently on trying to get the recovery efforts to start happening. We've been working with the National Weather Service, and we've also been working with the Texas Department of Emergency Management and Parker and Palo Pinto Emergency Management offices. We just recently, before this interview, we received that at the moment there's a preliminary rating of an EF2 tornado by the National Weather Service, and with potentially more impact as they move through the zone. We also want to kind of give an update on when we're going to start letting residents back into the area. We have been working strategically with Encore, and what we're going to try to do is take it section by section, and once those sections are cleared of all hazards, we'll start letting residents and commercial business owners back into their area. The other thing I kind of wanted to touch on before was the update on the injuries from last night or yesterday afternoon. The total ended up being 5 injuries. 2 went by ambulance and 3 went by personal vehicle to the hospital, and several others that were treated on scene and refused to be transported to the hospital. And at this time, that's the information that we have on the fire and EMS and rescue responses. And I'm going to turn it over to Police Chief Tim Dennison.
Again, thank you guys for being here. My name is Tim Dennison. It's TIMDENISON. I'm the Police Chief for the Mineral Wells Police Department. But I just want to reiterate that we do have a disaster declaration that has been signed by the Palo Pinto County Judge and the Parker County Judge, as our jurisdiction lies in both counties. Along with that, last night we did institute a curfew, and tonight we will also, that curfew will remain in effect from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m. And so we're just asking, again, right now, residents to please stay out of the, disaster area until our utility crews can get in, get some of these repairs done. We can get them out of the way. The quicker they can get, electricity to some of these places, the better and more efficient work that we can get done in some of these areas. So just please stay out. We know we have a lot of resources that have reached out. I mean, personal businesses that want to come in, they want to help, and we are setting up a location for them to go check in. And then when these areas are opened up, we can send them out to the locations of where we need them. So with that, just please, be mindful of the work that everybody is doing in these areas. Please stay out of them for right now. I know you want to come and see it, but it's a lot of work being done in these areas, and the less traffic we got, the more work we can get done. So with that, I'm going to open it up to questions at this time.
And I would only add, just for the official information on where to find those resources, please see the city website and the city Facebook page. We'll have the official information on that, as well as the connection options.
Question on the injuries. You said that there were 5 injuries, 2 by ambulance, 3 by personal vehicle, several others refused treatment. Do you know how exactly they were injured? Was it debris or anything like that? And do you know their current status right now?
So the response I got back from our local hospital, Palo Pinto General Hospital, has stated that the most severe was potentially a hip fracture. Unknown how that was, how that happened. And the one transported by EMS was traumatic related, and the other one was a medical.
Okay, but everyone is so far okay in the hospital?
Okay. As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
Did they transport themselves, or did an ambulance transport them?
I'm not sure on that. We had so many multi-agency ambulances here last night. I'm not sure which company transported them, so that's still unknown.
Can you describe the area? Is it mostly homes or workplaces?
So it's going to be a very smaller size residential with a more expansive commercial industrial business area. Yes, sir.
Chief Dunn, give me a sense about when your first responders actually came here on the scene. Walk us through kind of what they did immediately. I mean, was there any immediate rescues? Was there, tell me, and just your sense about, being first on the scene.
Sure. So, Mineral Wells, we don't have as many resources as larger communities have, and that when the call came out, we received approximately 5 calls at one time, and having to prioritize those calls over life and safety. We were very lucky to have a police department that works well with the fire department, so when we have lines down, they were able to take our spots so we could respond to the medical or potential other emergencies that were happening. So at that time, we got a call in the Country Club Estates area, which is just directly back to our west, and evidently was the initial potential impact space of that area. And when we responded there, it was just for a medical call. There was not a lot of information given. And as we arrived on scene, we noticed that there was a lot of debris, a lot of roofs off, and then we started seeing buildings collapse and everything else. And at that moment, we kind of divided and conquered. We went and set up the command post because we knew that this incident was going to be bigger. And then Police Chief Dennison called me and told me about the further, more extensive damage back towards the east. I tell you, we have some wonderful employees that work for us. They're dedicated to this town. And I texted them last night and told them that they're all rock stars because they handled this with such professionalism and just driven to do the job. So I'm very grateful for that. I think the first thing that you always think about when you enter in kind of in a hot zone like this is like, how are we going to take care of all this? And it's just incrementally getting to the one call after another and checking on people and knocking on doors. I also have to go ahead and say out too is that we have great mutual aid partners in Palo Pinto County and Parker County. I can't tell you how many apparatuses. I think we probably had about 15 fire apparatus and at least 10 ambulances here. And then people asking to outreach and help us. So the fire community, the police community, the public safety, all in general, we all have each other's backs, and we are very, very thankful for everybody's help and support to mitigate this incident.
And Chief Dennison, it's kind of the same question. What did, as police officers, I think the lines get blurred about fire, and you just go in to rescue, I would assume.
Yes, sir. Yeah. When we sounded the alarms yesterday with the tornado warning, shortly after that is when we started receiving the phone calls. I was in my truck and started heading east for a possible entrapment with a building collapse, and so that was at Parker, which y'all guys saw that this morning. And so by the time we got on scene there, the subject had made it out uninjured, so we were very thankful with that. We started just shutting roads down, not letting people in and out, trying to set command, get people in.
And there you hear the officials in Palo Pinto County there in Mineral Wells talking about the destruction that was caused by last night's storms. They say preliminary, the National Weather Service believes this was an EF2 tornado, but we're going to have much more on this story coming up in our later newscasts and online.